Good morning again, everybody. All right, so now that we have our beats written, here's my sample beats, are the ones that I played for you last time. We are going to record these beats. So we're going to record our eighth note subdivision, our eighth note triplet subdivision, and our 16th note subdivision. And we're going to do these all on one track. Okay, so we're going to do these just on this one track. Now, if I'm feeling real good about myself, I can do this all in one take. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit record, and then it's going to give me a 2-measure count in. Now I record. Now here's where I would record myself playing. I obviously didn't because I wanted to show you the count, okay? My suggestion to you would be in the last bar of that count in to play a measure of eighth notes. So it's going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, ready, go. Then you record, okay? So I'm going to record. If I'm feeling really good about this, I'm going to record my eighth note. I'm going to put a measure of rest, my eighth note triplet, measure of rest, and then my 16th note, and then I'm done. And again, I'm doing 4 measures of each. Okay, so this is what it'll sound like. Okay, here's my practice measure. 1 and 2 and ready and go. Here's measure 3. Measure 4 and rest. 2, here's my 8th triplet and. Here's my 16th, ready and. Once I'm done, I hit spacebar, and then here are my 3 different beats. Now, I didn't do these particularly well, especially the eighth note triplet and the 16th note. Maybe a little bit too hard for me, or I could have spent a little bit more time practicing them. But just to give you the idea, that's how I'll record them. So I should see 3 separate drum tracks with a measure in between. Okay. The last thing we want to do is we want to split these 3 regions. So if I take my playback bar, I'm going to draw it back to the end of this region right here. And if I left click, split region, and then it splits this. And I'm going to do the same thing here as well. Now you also saw instead of right clicking, I can just hit Control E. So if I hold Control E, it will also split that region. Okay. If I'm not feeling real hot about doing everything on one take, I can do this on 3 takes on the same track. So if I delete these, I go back to the beginning, I'm going to record my eighth note beat, and then I'm going to stop. Okay, so that's going to look like this. Here's my 1-bar count in, ready, and 2, 3, 4, and stop. And if I hit space bar, it'll stop. Now you heard I had a little mistake in there. If I were you, I'd go back and maybe do another take on that. If you just click on it, hit backspace, it will delete it like that. Then you can start over, but I'm going to keep it for right now, okay? Now I want that 1 measure space, so I want to start recording over here now. So I'm going to drag this over to 6, hit record again, and now I'm going to do my triplets. And here's my count in, ready, and. Spacebar, and I'm done. Now, I don't like this little bit of silence here. I want to trim this. So if I come here, click and hold, I can adjust the end of my loop back to here. Okay, and then I'm going to drag this over to measure 11, and here's my 16th note 1. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a go. And there's my 3 beats. Now, because I have space in here, I don't need to split these. Okay, so I either did it on 1 take and I've split them, or I've done 3 separate takes on the same track. Okay, when I'm done, as always, I hit save, And then that's my project. Next week, I'm going to meet with you all individually, and we're going to go over how accurate you were on your recording. Okay? If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email or jump back on the Google Meet. Have a great day.